Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys some tips and tricks here on the military tycoon in Roblox. There's a lot of things that I don't see a lot of people doing on here, even if they don't have their base maxed out or if they haven't rebirthed a lot, which I actually have. I've rebirthed, I believe, 8 times. I'm going to check real quick. Where am I? Hold on. Yes, I've rebirthed 8 times so far. So, and yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys some tips and tricks on here. So yeah, let's get started. First things first. If you want to earn cash fast and you don't really have like you know, a lot of money, one of the main ways you can do it, well, you are gonna have to get some kind of vehicle to do this. So I don't know. You could probably get a boat for very cheap. It'd probably be like I actually haven't gotten it, so I could probably check how much it costs. Let's see here. If I head over here, a speedboat is 3,500, and that's for the first one. So you're gonna need 3 grand for this one. And then after that, all you need really is a pistol or Uzi or whatever, and you can actually go and take over an oil rig or something. Unless you want to go on land, you can go capture a fortress. The reason for this is they will give you about I think it's like 3 grand every like I don't know, every couple of minutes. So, also, I forgot to grab the Glock. Hold on. I forgot to grab my Glock from back home. Hold on. Okay, so I'm only going to get the Glock so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. I'm not going to grab anything else, even though I have other weapons. And yes, I have basically maxed out my base, but I'm not going to do it so I can show you guys, even though, like, if you guys don't have your base maxed out or anything, so you guys at least know that you don't need all that stuff to just raid an oil rig, because it's actually really simple. So let's hop in this thing, which I don't think I've ever actually drove this thing before. There we go. So I've got a Glock, speedboat, and nothing else. So as you can see here, and there's an oil rig right there. Let's turn back around here. One of the things you might have to worry about on approaching an oil rig like this is the guard AI. They will try to shoot you almost immediately, like, well, AI, but as long as you can get behind some kind of box or something, I will show you guys how to, like, glitch out their, you know, I guess script, basically, so they can't see you. Unfortunately, he's on the front of the box, so we're probably going to have to go around him. So, oh, never mind, he went to the back, okay. And they don't really move around once you start invading, that's another thing about them. Oh, ooh, okay. So, now that we're behind this box, after you start invading an oil rig, by the way, the guards will stop moving. But when you're not, like, raiding it, they will be moving around. So, one of the ways you can kind of, you know, cheese this and get, or like, kill all the guards is actually if you just peek, like Call of Duty over here. Like that. Also, I'm going to turn down the volume. But if you do that, and also another thing is, once you kill the guard, I would not suggest running out into the open, because the game will still register the guard, or the script of the guard, as them still being alive. So for the first like 3 seconds until the actual guard model is gone, the game will still register the guard as alive, and he will still continue shooting you even though he is technically dead. So I would suggest waiting until the guard model has disappeared, which only takes a couple of seconds. So for this one, you're gonna actually want to crouch and with the Glock here, and you can kind of peek. If he starts shooting you back up, you don't really need to be that far up. Also, you might be sliding off if you go backwards, but you can do this. I actually did this on both mobile, well, on PC and mobile, and it's actually really simple. It's actually not that hard, so yeah. And this character model's gone. We're gonna run up here. I know all the guard spawns, that he spawns right there, and then there's another one that spawns in the middle. I don't know if you actually have to kill this one or not. I don't think so, but I'd kill him anyways just to be sure. If you peek around this corner, which be careful, you have to crouch here as well. If you peek, there he is right there. We can shoot him. You can also tell that they're dead when their hat falls off of them, because that's part of their character model. And he disappeared, okay. So now if we head up here, you're going to want to kind of crouch once you get up here. Don't worry about the turret up there. He'll look at you, but he won't technically shoot you. So if you peek this, you can shoot this guy as well. There you go. That's one of the guards down. One thing I am going to mention, which I don't know. Oh, he's not there. So basically, You can also zoom out to see. So as you can see, the guards where they're positioned. Sometimes this guard right here, where you see my crosshair, he will stand right there. And if you kill this guard and run up thinking that you're safe, he could technically be there and just shoot you and kill you immediately. So be careful of that. Whenever you're raiding oil rigs, it could be a problem. So yeah, be careful of that. So this is one of the things that is really annoying with the Glock, though, is you do have to shoot this gate, and then there's a Juggernaut, which most people, I see a lot of people running in, trying to kill the Juggernaut, and then just get, like, killed immediately, because they're doing it wrong. You can kill a Juggernaut with just the Glock, and it's really simple. You don't even need armor or anything, and all you have to do is stay by this railing right here. So, and this is for all oil rigs. So here, also need to be crouched, because if you're standing up by the railing, he'll still be able to see you, and he will start shooting you. So don't do that. This is gonna take a couple mags, by the way. So yeah, there we go. Now, as you can see here, he isn't even able to shoot me when necessarily he should be able to, but he can't. So this is where you can kind of sit right here, and he's not going to be able to shoot me because, well, his minigun might be in our direction, but he, like himself, will not be able to shoot us. So you can just do this and kind of, like, break his AI or the script of him, and he won't even, like, know you're here. And the thing is, if they were able to move around, this would be a lot harder, but since they can't, after you start raiding, it's actually really easy. The only thing, like, you will have to worry about, see, like, he tried to shoot me there, is the wall right here is kind of bugged, so, oh, I got shot right there. Yeah, you have to kind of be, like, a little bit on distance here, be a little bit careful. Okay. Okay. Oh, and the door came back. And then we can finish him off. There we go. Okay, and same thing goes with the Juggernaut. Do not run in there because this character model will continuously shoot you. There we go, and now he's gone. And the guard spawned as soon as we came in. That's good, because we would have died right there. As you can see, there's a guard right here, so you can kind of crouch, or you can stand up, either way. But kind of try to stay out of his line of sight here. As long as you can see, like, as long as you cannot see his gun, I don't think he'll be able to shoot you. That's how that works. But if his gun is in your line of sight, then he will be able to shoot you. Well, at least that's what I can tell from this. And it's really simple to raid with these. It does take a couple of minutes, but it's honestly really not that hard. And then there's usually a guard right here or over there by that. And there's also a guard right here as well. I forgot about him. That guard can either be there, or he can be in the middle, like right next to that box right there. It really depends. This guy kind of moves around. And you can kind of shoot the guard. It's kind of hard with the barricade, but you can hit him from right here. There we go. He's dead. Don't worry about the gunners or like the anti-air people. You don't really have to worry about them all that much. So yeah, don't worry about them. And then you can just raise the flag like this, and it's yours. So whenever you're first starting out, you probably won't have enough money to even, like, you know, buy everything here, even though I do have 2 million. But if you're starting out, you won't be able to buy anything, which, don't worry, the cool thing about oil rigs is it's a lot harder for people to tell if you have stuff or not, and they'll just have to guess, and then once they get over here, then they'll see you don't. But most people will try to avoid oil rigs to begin with, because they just are not, like, worth it. For the people that have already gotten, like, far into the game. But, if you're starting out, or if you just rebirth and you have all the oil rigs and fortresses, it can really help speed up your, rebirth progress and, earning money at the beginning again. So, this is one of the cool ways. Now we're gonna go raid a fortress real quick, and we're gonna use the same strategy here. Let me reset. Okay, same thing applies with this. Except that you're going to need probably a land vehicle, which I've bought them on. I forgot how much they cost already. But even though I've rebirthed 8 times, I apparently have not memorized it. But, the thing is, I think the ATV has got to be the cheapest, and it's pretty fast. So you don't really have to worry all that much. So, once you get an ATV, grab your Glock, and we're going to head over to a fortress. One thing you will have to be worried about, though, is the, I'm pretty sure the anti-air, I think can still shoot you. It's weird. They're supposed to be anti-air, but I think they're still able to shoot you even though you're on a vehicle, which makes no sense. So be careful of that. Like, see, he's trying to do that right there. So, we're getting shot by them. I'd probably back up the ATV so they shoot the ATV and not you. And now we can shoot this gate. The cool thing about this gate is this gate has almost no health whatsoever to begin with, so you don't really have to spend that much time. These guys can be annoying because they can kind of move like your crosshair on mobile. On PC, it's a lot easier to control. So one of the things you can do, which is kind of risky, but I like to do it, is I just like to book it over here. You will get injured a little bit, but I like getting over here because it's easier to hit all the guards. So if you can make a break for it over here, now you can kind of get line of sight of the guards. You have to kind of be careful because they do tend to shoot you. Raiding fortresses is a lot more riskier than raiding an oil rig. So, yeah. Oil rigs might be your best bet, but if you want to do this, you can still do it with just a Glock. There we go. Okay, now that we've killed them, the only ones we gotta worry about now are the guard tower guards. Anyways, so once you get up here, you can do one of two strategies. You can kind of like sit here on the stairs, which you will kind of slide down if you're crouching, so be careful of that. Or you could go kill that guard and just go up those stairs to kill him and then use that spot, which I'll show you here. So if you run up here, you're probably gonna get shot. There we go. You can kind of shoot this guy from right here. You also have to be quick about this because the guards do tend to respawn after a couple of minutes. So if you're trying to capture it and the guards are gone and then you kill them all at about the same time, they will respawn all at once. So be careful of that. Hitting from this distance, even on mobile, is a lot harder. So yeah, I'd probably recommend just walking over there. But because I'm lazy, I'm just over here, you know, doing this. There we go. And I'm pretty sure we can get the middle without getting shot here. I might be able to dodge his shots. Let's make a break for it. Okay. He didn't even try to shoot at us, which is kind of weird. And he's not shooting at us. Cool. And we got the fortress. See? So that was really easy. And a lot of people that I see raiding fortresses and oil rigs, they bring like full-on juggernaut suits and they somehow still die, but apparently they also run out into the open. So I mean, that's why I wanted to mention that trick about just like looking around the wall or like crouching on the stairs, because it prevents the guards from actually shooting you. So you could just raid this without even a single piece of armor and with just a Glock. That's literally it. So yeah, that's how simple that is, and you can earn a lot of cash, 3,500 every couple of minutes. So if you own everything on the map and you rebirth, you can actually gain a lot of money fast and just rebuild your base in just a couple of minutes after getting all the money. So yeah, it's just that simple. And that's one of the ways to help you rebirth a lot, and that's what I tend to do. I usually grab everything. I would not recommend getting fortresses though, because people can see if the fortresses are defended. As you can see, that one over there has walls, and that one that I just captured does not. They know that I have not built anything there, meaning they can just walk over there and grab whatever. The difference with oil rigs is it's a lot harder to see if you have defenses or not until they get up close, so I would recommend going after oil rigs instead, and plus they're a lot simpler because you know all the guard spawns. Well, at least I know all the guard spawns because I've raided that thing about 20 times, but with fortresses, they can kind of be unpredictable with some of the guards, but most of the time they're pretty predictable, so yeah. But they're still slightly harder. So to get money like for your base really fast, I would suggest getting all your what's it called, the things that give you money. I don't even know I forgot what they're called. Anyways, so you're probably gonna want to buy all of them, and then after you buy them, then you're probably gonna want to grab all the oil rigs, and then if you want to rebirth, I'd probably grab all the oil rigs, then rebirth to grab more money. So that's probably the best choice, and that's probably the route that I would do. And it's pretty simple, so yeah. Okay guys, that's gonna have to be it for today's video. I really hope that this video actually helped you guys out in rebirthing and everything and getting money fast. I really do, because it was hard for me at first. So yeah, I hope this video helped you out in some way. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!